breakfast is put up for sale as demand softens. An 8-room bed and breakfast in the heart of downtown St. Augustine is now on the market for $2.4 million. The 44 Spanish Street Inn is just steps from St. George Street and Flagler College. It combines early 20th century charm with modern amenities. Built in 1920, the 3,560 square foot property sits on a 0.09 acre parcel and last sold in 2016 for $1.2 million. The inn is being marketed as a turnkey hospitality business, but also promotes its commercial zoning and prime walkable location, suggesting future possibilities such as a boutique inn with a cafe, restaurant, or a retail component. Each guest room offers air conditioning, flat screen TVs, and Wi-Fi, with guests enjoying a full complimentary breakfast in the shaded courtyard or on the front terrace. The property listed on July 21st by realtor Brad Officer joins several other bed and breakfasts that have been put up for sale in recent weeks, including at Journey's End, the Penny Farthing Inn, and 1001 Nights. Former inn owners says that the rise of short-term rentals and expanded hotel options in St. Augustine has softened demand for traditional inns, leading some longtime owners to sell. If your modern amenities that you're touting are air conditioning and flat screen TVs and Wi-Fi, I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, this one's all about the character and the location.
Yeah.
And this is it's an amazing location. It's one of the better locations of all the bed and breakfast out there. And I can tell you it's the problem with a lot of these bed and breakfasts, they're in these old houses. So they're more expensive to upkeep. It's like me, I'm more expensive to upkeep. and it's a challenge to keep up with it. And then when you have any softening in the market, these are the guys that get hit first because the marketing that goes into the Hiltons and the Marriotts and the bigger brands, they can't compete with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they have to rely on their character. They have to rely on their return guests. And a lot of the return guests are getting older and not traveling as much. And so these bed and breakfasts are paying for that and getting hit with the softening of the market because their margins are so much tighter. They only have 8 rooms to deal with.
Yeah.
So you miss 2 rooms, you're down 25%.
Yeah.
You miss 3 rooms, and you're like not covering the cost.
Yeah, you're not.
So so it's a lot of those factors are playing into the bed and breakfast, and that's why you're seeing so many out there and so many available. And we talked a little bit about Airbnb softening last week. And this is the same. It's that same market.
Yeah,
that
sure.
is that's definitely looking at different options.
The same customer looking for something that's more homey and more personal feeling. And as you're saying, if the customers are aging, then they might be looking at, I love this bed and breakfast, but they don't have an elevator. And my knees, I just can't carry the bags up the elevator or up the stairs anymore. So, I mean, that could be part of it as well. It's just less accessible in an older home.
Well, I mean, and these hotels have, USB ports. They have, they have all the modern amenities, which we've grown accustomed to. And when you stay at a bed and breakfast, you gotta expect not to have some of those things. You gotta bring them with you. And millennials are kind of like, okay, just let's get it done and get in and out of there. And
millennials will drop you a point if you don't have a USB-C.
Yeah.
I have to bring a cube with me. What are you talking about?
And then they'll report that. So and bed and breakfast, those Yelp reviews are valuable. So the bed and breakfast people really pay attention to those.
I feel like the millennial and younger customer, they're looking for a food experience. Having just like bacon and eggs, that's not going to cut it. They're looking for that avocado toast and or foodie, something they can Instagram.
Well, there's one about to open, a Hilton that's about to open on the a brand that's specifically just for millennials and zillennials, and it's called True.
Okay.
And it's basic.
Yeah.
But it's got the USB, it's got hot showers, it's got like everything you need.
So it's cheap, but it has all of the things.
Exactly.
You don't need a cube.
That's kind of the target that they're going after. And the higher end millennials have like the Moxie and some of the other ones like those that are out there. So I mean, the good thing about Marriott and Hilton, they keep each other in competition. So like the CVS and Walgreens, you'll see one here and then the other one's going to pop up across the street. So
for sure, CVS gets me with those coupons.
Yeah,
a wallpaper long receipt with all the coupons.
Winn-Dixie does that too, though.
Yeah,
Winn-Dixie the coupon is 16 feet longer than it needs to be.
For sure.
I just bought an apple.
Well, now you have packaging. You
Yeah,
can wrap it.
I can wrap the apple with.
Troy, how do you want to check the comments?